Well, people, this should be my last video of tonight. Welcome. This is Friendship Pearson. Welcome to Friendship Blue. Is the 20th of May. They just caught another person. Before I show you who the person is, it's the jailbreak from New Orleans that happened on the 16th of May when they had 10 or maybe 11 people escape the jail. Now, I ran a video earlier, had a lot of fun, but this is the maintenance guy who now they're saying he was threatened with a knife by an inmate. The inmate's name was Massey. Massey. People, I've had my eyes on Massey for a while. And people, I think they playing wordplay. You're going to see it. I can't prove it. All I can tell you is that I keep hearing the word mass. I want you to listen to me very well. It's very important that you listen to me very well, because there are some mathematical dates connected. I know you guys have watched my videos before. You might say, oh, Pearson, another. This one, yes, another one. There's another connection that nobody else is talking about. I've been laying, waiting, because a guy named Massey, this guy, I've been waiting, and I'm thinking he might be the last person that they catch. Remember, it was 10 or 11 people who had the jailhouse break in New Orleans. They've been showing their pictures all the time. And I've been waiting because I'm like, man, I got a hunch. There's a guy named Massey. And guess what? Massey is the one who threatened this janitor who said, allegedly, I will stab you, turn off that water so we can break up out of the jail. Remember, they moved the toilet and they got a hole in there and they got out. Massey is the one I've been keeping my eye on. The other one I've been keeping my eye on, there's a guy named Donald. Obvious, a guy named Donald. I think he's either caught, I got to figure it out. You'll see in the video. But the main guy I've been looking at is Massey, and I'll show you why. And remember the word mass. It's very important. Now, what I want to show you, even though I had a lot of fun in this video, there's some things I didn't mention in my first video. This guy here, it says breaking jail employee arrested in connection with inmate escape at Orleans Justice Center. And then it's got this, Morale.com, Article 274. Well, those of you all who've been around me for a while, 274, coincidentally, is the sun god Sol Invictus. Because in 274 AD, Rome got rid of Christianity and started worshiping the sun god. Is it coincidence that when they did this, they just happened to have this 274? And if I'm not mistaken, they said the janitor was 33 years old. And then they got a 33 here. I'm just saying. Now, let me move on with my thing because I got some things to show you. Okay, I want to be quick. Last video tonight. Stay with me. Check this out.
We do have to switch gears here to a bit of breaking news. This is a story that we've been following since it first broke last Friday. 10 inmates who escaped from a jail in New Orleans. Another one has been captured. When I put this up on your screen, this is a tweet that we have there from the Louisiana State Police saying that the fifth fugitive arrested, it's an escaped inmate. Law enforcement agencies working collectively to locate the inmates who escaped from the New Orleans Parish Correctional Facility back on May 16th. They've now arrested 19-year-old Corey Boyd, and that's the picture that they had there of that arrest taking place. Also hearing from the Attorney General there in Louisiana saying captured inmate Corey Boyd is now back in custody. He was originally incarcerated on charges of second-degree murder, attempted second-degree murder, and aggravated battery. He will now face additional charges related to that escape.
Now, I'm going to check all these guys' birthdays as I can. As you can see, they got this guy down, 5/26/05. I'm collecting stuff for the future. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but his birthday is 5/26/05. Now, they caught one. That means I think they got, 4 people left, I think? Let's see. Check this out.
Law enforcement across the area searched for the remaining 6 people who escaped from the Orleans Parish Jail Friday.
Authorities say the Orleans Justice Center maintenance worker Sterling Williams helped them escape. Williams says one of the escapees, Antoine Massey, threatened to stab him if he didn't help.
You hear that? Massey. That's the guy I've been looking at. Massey threatened to stab him. Watch this.
Justice Center maintenance worker Sterling Williams helped them escape. Williams says one of the escapees, Antoine Massey, threatened to stab him if he didn't help. Now, a local provider of electronic monitors says that Massey should never have been placed in the general jail population to begin with.
Matt Dennis calls Massey an escape artist with a dangerous history, as Rob Masson reports.
When it comes to the arrest of Orleans jail maintenance worker Sterling Williams, Matt Dennis says he wasn't surprised.
And you're astonished that they keep this level of risk on the first floor of that jail.
Dennis with ASAP Release Electronic Monitors is talking about escapee Antoine Massey, who was accused in court documents of threatening to stab Williams prior to the jailbreak if Williams didn't cut off water to the toilet that was yanked out to provide an escape route for 10 inmates.
There isn't an ounce of this man's history.
Now, again, you guys know I believe a lot of these videos are doctored. You see the color? I believe it's Tiffany blue. I believe it's Tiffany blue. Okay, let's go there. Tiffany blue.
According to Wikipedia, Tiffany blue.
Right there. That's Phoenician. This guy's up here jaw jacking, telling you everything. I'm looking at the Tiffany blue, baby. And it looked fresh. Look like fresh paint. Look at that color. I got folks in the last time I did a video today. Oh, you tripping on the girls with the colors. I'm not tripping. I know what I'm talking about. You just got to catch up to the logic. They speak with these colors. I ain't crazy. Trying to think, I ain't crazy. I'm trying to teach. Who else on YouTube is teaching this? Very few people. Very few people. Look at it. I'm gonna lower my voice. I just get tired of people talking crap in the chat because they're not educated. Look at it. If I was getting paid decent money, you'd be surprised what I can show you. I have to edit these things to keep them 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I can show stuff that would blow you guys' mind. And I know a lot of you guys' mind is already blown. Just trying to make a living and do the Lord's work. Learn. Stop being so critical. Look at what's next to him. You know that paint looks fresh. Look how ugly that is on the porch. That's Tiffany blue. That's Phoenician, baby. What are the odds? Adding to the story. But the main story is this. This guy right here, I've been watching. Ever since I saw his name, Massey. Caught off the EY, you get what? Mass. You get mass. Watch, I'm going somewhere. Now, here's the lineup. When they had 11 people left. Massey's in this thing. They just caught Corey, Boyd. Caught a few other ones. But they got, where's Massey at? Massey right here. He's 33. All right, so let's go here. I'm going to show you guys something. There was a lady back in the day. I covered this story. Her name was Sonya Massey. You guys probably remember it. I stay in Chicago, Illinois. She was in Springfield, Illinois. They said she called the police because she saw some people out, I think, basically in her yard. So she called to get some help. And long story short, she was unalived by the officer. She had a pot of water near a stove, and the officer pulled out his weapon and he killed her. But I've been looking at this thing, and this thing was creepy as well. I'm going to show you. But her name is Massey. Her name is Massey. Sonya Massey. So when I heard about this dude here, I'm like, okay, see if there's a connection. And I'm going to show you that I believe there is. Now, Sonya Massey. This happened on July 6th of 2024. She called 911. Okay? Now, check this out. July 6th. July 6, 2024, the incident happened. Sonya Massey got killed. On 5/16, 10 inmates got out of the prison in Louisiana. One of the guys' name was Massey. The difference is exactly 45 weeks. Who's the 45th president? What are the odds? I'm just saying, I got a hunch. Now look, the Orleans prison that they escaped out of, it was founded September 14, 2015. I couldn't find this a few days ago, but I kept pushing that and I found the date. 9/14/2025 was when it opened up. Now watch this. 9/14/2015. You ready for this? 9/14, the prison where the 10 people escaped out of. 9/14 it opened, right? 9/14. Boom. I said boom. Pope Leo. Come on, man. 9/14. Just like the prison. But that ain't all. The Star-Spangled Banner was written on 9/14. Boom! Now, why'd I bring that up? Because I just did a video the other day about the Brooklyn Bridge, and I connected it to the ship that had crashed. I'm gonna bring it up here. I connected it to this. Watch this. Here we go. Watch this.
Mass that hit the underside of the Brooklyn Bridge. Up there right now, you can also see people in harnesses. NTSB investigators among those now on the scene.
Did everything.
This crash brings back memories of March 2024 when a cargo ship slammed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore after it lost power, causing it.
The Francis Scott Key Bridge. Now, let's put it together again. New Orleans Center opened up 9/14. That's where those 10 guys escaped, 9/14. The Pope's birthday is 9/14. The Star-Spangled Banner was written on 9/14 by a guy named who? Francis Scott Key. And Francis Scott Key is that bridge that went down back in the day. Come on, what are the odds? But look at all the connections in the wording. Somebody had to correct me. The Pope did a mass the other day. He did a mass. One of the fugitives they're looking for, his name is Massey. The girl who got unalived back in the day, her name was Massey. And the ship that went down the other day was a mast, M-A-S-T. Somebody had to correct me. I'll just bring it out. Now watch this. 7/6/2024, that's when Sonya Massey was unalived by the officer. 9/14/2024 is all those dates. The Pope, all these connections, Star-Spangled Banner, and the prison, 9/14. The difference is 71 days. What is 71? The 71st day of the year is March 12th. What's 3/12? Trump won by 312 votes. 312 has got to mean unalive. Do you understand what I'm saying? 312 means that you're going to be unalive. It don't just mean in my mind that that's what he beat Carmella by. This is coded. I hope you're following me. Now check this out. This is the video that I did. Former deputy charged in Massey's death, possibly to be released. I'm going to keep following to see if this guy named Massey is going to get caught. If he's the last one, I'm going to check the dates and see if they all coordinate. Massey, I'm looking for Massey. Now watch this situation here. And she's right here. Okay? I'm going to go back a little bit because I want you guys to catch this. She's in the kitchen. She's going to have a boiling hot water, and the police officer got trigger happy and unalived her. Watch this. She's literally standing there. She is standing there. And the pot is on the stove. And words were exchanged. Next thing you know, boom, boom. She's gone. I mean, he takes her out. And like I said, oh, there's a good one. Look at the distance. And I'm sure you're asking the question, how is she a threat? Why would he think that he's got to pull his, right? Why he's got to pull this if she's way over here with a pot? I don't get it. So I questioned it. A lot of people are questioning it. But let me go back to this point here because I wanna literally show you this video. And I'll put everything in the description because now I'm gonna go up a little bit because I wanna keep this relevant. Watch this. They listen to this as the two officers entered into her home.
Yeah, I mean, I got the sheriff's department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Okay, are you there with me?
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know you cover that.
No, hold on, wait a second, son.
You can hang that conversation.
You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
that.
on for what?
1 second, okay? I got the paperwork in front of the Bible, please.
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here.
So he handed her a Bible. Watch all this. Watch this.
Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah.
Okay, what was the damage?
Dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name?
Uh,
Should not think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just didn't catch.
Massey.
Massey. Yeah, you have an ID that makes things so much easier.
If you notice, I'm gonna point out a few things. The pillars look like a brick, don't it? Like Masonic. Okay, let's go here, go up a little further. I want to show you, and then we're going to conclude this thing. I want to show you what's going on here. Look at this, and look in it. What do you think that is? Look at that. What do you think that is? Look at it. Look like a snake, don't it? Now look at this. Look like a dragon, don't it? Look at it and look in it. Ain't that something? What does that look like to you? Like a waste can or something that they designed, a plastic bag or something? Look like a dragon, don't it? So you got a lead snake and a dragon there, and you got bricks look like Masonic. That's why I be telling y'all, a lot of these stories look fake to me, man. It's deep, y'all. Look at that thing. Look like a dragon. I will be glad when Jesus comes because look, my decodes are off the chain. Nobody else saw this but me. So I'm going to run it again and show you. Like I said, I got people popping off in the chat talking smack. You go get a channel if you think you better than what I'm doing. I know what I'm looking at. That look like a dragon. That look like a snake. And my God is my witness. This dude sitting up here talking, and he got brand new paint. Brand new paint. Look like brand new paint. Where he at? Where this dude at? Gotta be this video here. Look like he got brand new paint on the wall. Where he at? He is right here. And you go, and you questioning my work. Let me just shut up here. I just want to go off sometime. I should have a snap video once a week just to snap off on people. I'm teaching. I wish Jesus would just tell y'all to, but he ain't gonna do that. When Jesus speaks, majority of the time, it ain't no burning bush experience. He talks through us. And some of y'all just want to criticize the brother, but yet y'all go on these other social media and they got all these views and they ain't giving you no education. And I'm giving you an education and you say I'm stretching. Look at that color. You tell me that ain't Tiffany blue. And you're not going to question it. And I'm teaching you what the Phoenicians had back in the day. And you questioning me. I'm done with this, people. Look. And she said what she said back in the day. Let me show you. Where's that video? Check this out. When she was with him alone, she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." This is what started with me all back in the day. Watch this.
Inside the home, Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson can be heard asking Sonya Massey to check on the stove.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Within seconds, things become tense.
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I was rebuking you in the name of Jesus.
Did you see that? She says, "Away from my hot steaming water, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." The Lord told me a few days before this happened, and I had to apologize to everybody. I believe it was my last channel. That I told myself the next time the Lord tell me something, and I don't care if people get mad at me, I'm going to start saying what I feel. God showed me a few days before this went down that something was going to go down in relation to 316. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, God, they're going to think I'm crazy. And ever since this incident, I swear on my mama and grandmama, and this is 9 months ago, God whispered to me, he said, "Tell the people 316 going forward." And if you've been watching a lot of my decode, 316 been coming up a lot. And the key word is mass. And her name is Massey. And you watch what I tell you for the end of the year. How many times they're going to keep using this word mass or Massey. They're trying to tell us something. It might be mass in terms of W-A-R. I don't know what it is. But God's going to give it to me sooner or later. But something's going on. But I know one thing you can't deny. The Pope, 914. The Star-Spangled Banner is 914. And so is the prison that they escaped from, 914. You tell me what are the odds. I ain't stretching. I know what I'm doing. And look at it. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Come out to 316. Y'all can see I'm a little frustrated. Because I ain't getting taken care of right on YouTube, and I'm tired of people criticizing the work. I'm doing what I can. Pray for me, and I pray for you guys. Hope you appreciate the video. Thank you.